Hello and welcome back to another video. So I just want to do a quick overview of the new Rangers Night Order event. So in this event, it seems like they've changed where you get these sacrificial coins from the daily login for the 11-day event, which because they were in here last event, to this new event. However, in this new event, there is a chance to get much more sacrificial coins by the seams of it than there was previously. So this event is basically just having timers and using certain generals to collect and complete these quests. So the ones you want to be aiming for are these level 5 orange ones. They take 2 hours and they give you 4 coins each and 4 of these random emblems, which are probably the most important bits of this event. So the rest of it is alright. I think the only real worth it rewards that you can get otherwise are tactic scrolls. So you complete these quests depending on the time, and then there becomes the option to claim. However, if you do not claim it quickly enough, then there is the option for players, if you go to the intel at the bottom there, to plunder your goods. But there is also a way that allies can help prevent that, or I believe is either prevent or help you get them back, which is through the help option here. So from what I understand of this, because it does show up with a countdown, is that I assume this is for when you have a quest going down, if you're not online to claim it straight away to prevent it being plundered, then someone in your alliance can come and help you and they get a little reward for helping you claim it. So for plunders and helps, you only get 5 each. So you do want to be a bit specific on rewards and how you help. So I would prioritize the bigger quests for your alliance mates. But obviously, for example, like here, if it has a tactic scroll, you probably want to be helping that one the most because that's the best reward you're probably going to get realistically. So there isn't too much about this. It's just, yeah, throwing out generals to do quests and plundering and helping. And you can do a quick dispatch. The generals are still usable in the game, so just because they're on one of these doesn't mean you can't use them out and about. So just make sure that when you are doing these, there is the option to refresh at the bottom. Now, it costs 2,000 gems for a normal refresh, or you can super refresh, which gives you, like I did a super refresh and I got all 5 level 5 golds, which costs 24,000 gems. I would probably say that it's worth it, just for the simple fact of the sacrificial coins. I know they did nerf the building with the healing cost reduction being changed out for ranged troop HP. However, there's still plenty of good stats that you can get from that building. So the only other thing that we need to talk about will be the emblems. So the emblems come here, and there are 7 different emblems. And you can also exchange emblems. So if you have a load of one, not so much of another, and another alliance mate or I believe player on your server has, it might be just alliance, but if someone has a lot of one you don't have, you can trade them. You want to be trading them and making sure that you get as many emblems composed as possible, because once you've got 15 out of 15, you will then guarantee to get the epic emblem chest, which gives you a 10% chance to get 2 premium general fragments, which is probably the best reward you're looking at getting from this. But yeah, so I've got one to compose just to give an idea of, it's just a few little rewards that you get, but with the chance of getting those premium general fragments, which are becoming increasingly more available. So that is everything to do with that event. The only other event that I'd like to go through right now, just because it's a very quick one, is the Hypnos Dream. And basically this event is there are 4 different stones. You click the stones to venture further down until you hit a nightmare, and you can either use the hypno grass, or there you get a free daily help to go through, and once you get to the end you get some nice rewards. So for this one I would suggest that you just go until you hit a nightmare and then just wait for either having enough hypnograss, or you can wait for the daily every day and just go through the level to the next one. It is very luck dependent, so you could get through a few times, or you might even just get through the once, or you might not get through once even. So if you had my luck, basically hit every other one, I hit a nightmare. But yeah, with that one, it's just you choose sort of 7 out of 9 rewards that you'd like to get, and you just get some as you go through the levels and don't hit a nightmare. So yeah, those are the 2 newest events. They're nothing to shout about, but they're just nice, easy as you go. And yeah, just thought I'd go through them and give you a quick sort of intro, and just to make sure that people understand them. I will just quickly go back to Night Emblem actually, because as always Evony is a bit weird with their thing. So when you go to exchange, the received is the one that you're going to get, the gave is the one that you're going to give, and then when you're here, the received is the one that you're going to get, and the gave is the one you're going to give. So just to clarify that, because Evony, I don't know why they put gave, but you know, Evony is Evony. They don't always have the best of wording, and they don't make it always as easy to see as possible, so I thought I would just make sure. And when you are looking at getting different ones, you can also share that you want to trade. But yeah, that is everything for that video. Thank you very much, and see you in the next one.